Hi, it's Christy Snape here and welcome to day 3 of the 90-day challenge. I'm really excited about today because it's something that I'm really passionate about. It's the difference in my business that's made a sale hard into something that's an easy sell. It's the difference between when you go to a training event, people coming up to you and treating you like a celebrity, like they know exactly who you are, but you have no idea who they are. So in today's session, it's going to be all about creating the video. But first, why should you use video? Well, there's been studies to show that video is the highest converting form of sale. The second one is your audio, where they just hear your voice, and then the third is where there's nothing. So if you ask me, I want the highest converting possible, so that's why I started to do video. Now, the reason why video works so well is it helps build trust, rapport, a relationship, and for them to come and find a bit about your personality and like you. And when you can do those components, that's when people buy. People buy from people they like, trust, and that they feel that they've got a connection with. And the video is the easiest way for you to be able to do this. Video is also a really powerful way to build authority for yourself. For you to look like an authority figure, someone to the go-to person. Even when you're first starting out, I remember people coming to me when I'd only been going for like 3 months, and they're coming up to me thinking that I knew everything, where when I would tell them how long I was actually online for, they would be like, oh gee, you're only just starting. I thought that you've been going for so long, because in my videos I come across confident and I'm sharing information. I'm not scared to get up there and share. But here's the thing. When someone first approached me about doing video, I was petrified. The thought of standing in front of a video, doing a recording. So the recording part, it wasn't too bad, because I made sure that there was no one around. It was just me and a video camera. I made sure no neighbors were around, and so it was just me and a video camera, which I can kind of just talk to a video camera, that's okay. But the part of uploading it to the internet and to the world for everyone to see, that was really daunting. I still remember that first video, sitting there on the button going, will I press it upload, will I press upload? I just so was like, oh yes, no, yes. It was such a pushing out of my comfort zone thing to upload that first video. But I was so glad I did. And what was really important is I got really good advice. And the advice was, don't worry about being perfect. Just be yourself, share yourself, and just get it up there. You're going to get better as you go. If I look back on the first video I did, it makes me laugh that I even put it up there. But do you know what? I wouldn't be where I'm at right now with video if I hadn't done that first video. I hadn't done my second video, and every video after that I've got that little bit more confidence. So if you're just starting out, you just need to get out there. Just get that first video up. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Just get it up there. So yesterday I introduced you to 3 types of video. One, like I'm doing right now.
So this is the second type of video. I call it a PowerPoint video, and it's where I just talk along with a PowerPoint presentation. Now don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how I do this. And the third type of video is what you can see right now, where I've got my computer screen open, but you can also see me on the side talking to you. And this video is really good for demonstrating how to do things on the computer. So on my computer right now, you can see I'm editing the video that you're currently watching.
Now today we're actually going to go through each of these 3 in detail, so you know exactly what to do to create these sort of videos yourself. Because remember, I just want you to commit to doing one video. Just one video at the moment to commit to doing. So I'm going to go through all 3 types in detail, what to use, how to do it, everything you need to know to do it, I'm going to share with you today. So the first one is talking in front of a camera. Now here, if you've got a video camera, just use that video camera. If you're first starting out, you don't need a microphone, you don't need all those accessories. It's more important to just get out there and start talking. So if you own any sort of video camera, get it on a stand, set it up, turn the screen around so you can make sure that you're in the middle of the screen and not off to the side. So turn that around so you can see that, and just look into the camera when you're talking. It's really simple. If you don't own a camera and you want to do video marketing and you want to talk like this where people can see you, then another option is an iPhone. You can actually turn your iPhone into a video camera with a really simple app. Let me just bring it up and talk about this app right at the moment.
So the app for your iPhone, it's called Filmic Pro, and it just costs a total of $4 from iTunes. So for those that are going to go down this road, after this video down below, I'll have another video where someone else is going to show you what settings and exactly how to use Filmic Pro so that you then can have it set up and you can just record professional videos through your iPhone.
So when you're first starting, there's no need to go out and buy backdrops and microphones and lighting and all those, because you just want to get out there and get going. When I first started, what I did is I would always do my videos outside, because it's really hard to get your levels right and for people to see you inside without having lighting, and I didn't want to go out and buy all the different types of lighting equipment, so I just did my videos outside. But what I did is when I was doing a video, I would always make sure that the sun was I was looking into the sun, so the sun was always coming in this way on me. So that just means, that just works better for camera. And outside I'd always try to get some sort of nice backdrop, if it's a shrub or a bush or something that was just behind me. So it's that way I could get going straight away. I didn't have to go and buy anything. I already owned a video camera and I had a camera stand, so I didn't have to buy anything. If you don't own a camera stand, they're really cheap to get. Down below this video I'll put some links to some cheap camera stands that you can get that it's really simple to attach your camera to. And one important thing to note though is the level that you want your video camera is you want the little lens part right at your eye. So it should be eye level, and that's how high you should have it. So the 2 tips for doing videos is have it at eye level, and if you're doing it outside, which I suggest when you're first starting, is to always have the sun in your face so that you're getting the right levels and it's not too dark. The 3rd tip is I always have a mind map of what I'm going to talk about. I always just keep it down in front of me or sit it on something in front of me that can't be seen on the camera, so that I talk about one point and then I stop. And when I stop, what's really important when I stop is to keep looking straight into the camera so that you can edit out the part where you're looking down at your notes. So you edit out this part, and then once you've looked at what you're talking about next, you look straight up into the camera in the same spot again, because then when you're editing and you can edit that part out, it's really easier because it looks like then it's just a single frame. You don't see the cutting and the moving around. But I will give you some tips on when we get up to the editing part on how to make those transitions look a little bit more even if they're not. If you've forgotten to look at the camera, that's okay. So the 3 tips about doing video: 1, have the camera at eye level; 2, have the sun shining on you; and 3, make sure that you're looking straight in the camera. If you make a mistake, look straight at the camera, then look down back at your notes to what you're doing. Look at the camera again and then start talking. It's the same as if you're up to your next part of your mind map that you don't remember what you're talking about next. Look at the camera before you look down. Then look down, work out what you're saying, look back up at the camera, and then start talking. Now when you are doing videos, share your personality a bit. I'm a little bit quirky. Like, I used to be a primary school teacher, so I'm used to singing like nursery rhymes and being silly with kids because I always taught young children. So I have a bit of a quirkiness, and I make sure that my quirkiness comes through with my videos. If you've noticed that whenever I finish a video, I always finish with like doing little fingers. That's just a little thing that I do that's showing my personality. So when you're doing videos, figure out a way that you can really share a bit of your personality as well. So it might be some sort of jokes you say if you're a bit of a jokey person, or it might be an expression that you have. Just kind of really be true to yourself, and then it comes across on the camera that you're a genuine person that people can trust, and that's your goal. Your goal is to get videos up there that show you, that share you, that are giving value to other people and helping them out, and that's when you get results. Now the best part about doing video, whether you're using a video camera or an iPhone, is when you've finished recording, you just press the stop button and then you just plug a cord from either your camera or your iPhone into your computer, and then you can import it. Now I use a Mac computer and I import it into an iMovie. So what I'm going to do is down below this video, I'll have some further training for you on exactly how to import it into iMovie and how to edit your videos in iMovie so that you end up with a video that doesn't have all your mistakes. Like, I don't go through a video without having mistakes. There's always parts that I edit out. I always edit out the beginning where I'm waiting to talk. I edit out the ending. I edit out if I forget something, if I stumble on my speech. I edit that part out. So my videos aren't perfect, and neither will yours be. But it's really simple that you can edit it in software, and that's what the great thing is. So if you're a Mac user like myself, then down below there'll be training on how to use iMovie and how to edit your videos in iMovie. Now if you're a PC user, I'll put a video training down below also that you can edit your videos in so that you can complete a video without all those mistakes and all the silly bits that you want to cut out. And now you've edited your video, it's time to export your video onto your desktop so you've got a movie file onto your desktop. And the instructions down below will show you exactly how to do that and what settings to have your video on, to best way to actually export it. Tomorrow what we're going to go through is, once you've got that video on your desktop, what you need to do with it. So that's a really exciting part. That's the part about getting it optimized so that you can get on that first page of like YouTube. I'm going to get into what settings to have, and then I'm going to, in another part training, I'll go into how to optimize your videos to get onto that first page of YouTube. Now the thing is, this what I'm sharing with you, I could easily sell for at least $500, but I've decided not to. I'm going to give you a really in-depth training on video marketing, every single thing you need to know, and the reason is, video is something that I benefited from so much, and it made such a difference in my business that I just want everyone, no matter what, to have access to this training. Because if you can put this into your business, no matter what business you're working in, then that's when you can start getting results as quick as possible. And that is what I want from you. I want testimonials coming back saying, Christy, I implemented this, what you said, and I got these results. Or I'm getting this now because of what you said. That is what I want. So I've decided that right now, maybe I'll change my mind later, but right now I'm going to give access to everyone to the detailed video training, which, like I said, I've seen people sell these for $500, what I'm sharing with you, and they probably don't even go into as much detail as I'm going into. Now the second type of video that you could create is a PowerPoint video. So let me switch over to a PowerPoint video now, and I'll go through the training on how to do a PowerPoint video.